afternoon, everyone.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time since I've been here.
I know it has been. You've been off gallivanting all over the place.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Camping, Nashville, you name it. You've been all over. Hey,
mostly
friends.
just running the neighborhood.
It's just mostly in the neighborhood. That's good too. It's good to be with all of you. Hello from hot Utah, Dee says. It is hot, isn't it?
It's been hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think it's nationwide for sure. But we're so glad that you chose to be here with us today on this very sunny afternoon. Welcome to Three Themes at Three, where theme number 1 is something to smile about, theme number 2 is something to learn, and theme number 3 is something to
discover.
Let's go. To Three Things at Three. Melissa, it's so good to see you again.
It's so good to be here.
Oh my goodness. You're looking all, tan and, sunny.
It's because I spend all the time outside.
Oh my goodness,
and in the garden.
And in the garden?
Yeah.
Wow.
You wouldn't know it. If you saw my garden, you'd be like, oh, she says she spends a lot of time out here, but cannot tell.
Not so much? Oh, I doubt that. I want to know where my zucchini is and all the things. Okay. I would love to have one of those.
Done. Isn't that like the thing that you lock your door at the grocery store?
Yeah, that's
so
what they
people
say.
Don't put them in?
Exactly.
Yeah.
At least that's what they say around these parts, right? Because zucchini comes in abundance.
Like even if you don't plant it, comes. I don't know where it comes
from. It's just out of nowhere. All right. Well, welcome everyone. Hey, guess what? We're so excited to be here today. I mean, we love coming on and being with you. But you know what's even more fun? It's when we have people who are visiting us.
Yeah. It is. I was hoping they were going to visit the warehouse.
We do have a couple of our very good friends and girlfriends here with us from out of state. Can we get a shot of these two? Because not only did they come, but they're like decked out in the sunflower t-shirts.
Please note the shirts. I love it.
The shirts are killer. I just want to know where your sunflower hat is, Deb.
It's in the car.
It's in the car. Okay.
I got my glasses though.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, you do. That's awesome. So Deb came to visit us all the way from Arizona, and her cousin Carol came to visit us all the way from Michigan. How cool is that?
Yeah. We're glad that this is where you chose to meet, like in the middle.
Yeah.
Not really in the middle, but
road trip.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, about halfway. Yeah. That is just too cool for school, right? And they came to help celebrate Kimberbell Day, which is this weekend. It's a big deal around here. And so we're going to have a great time.
It's exciting.
So it is exciting. Gayla wishes she was closer so she could visit, she's saying out there. And Gayla, come on over.
I know, you don't have to be close to visit.
Although I know Gayla is coming to Tug.
Oh,
so yes,
that's
she will be there for that. So we'll see you then, my friend. So, so what's going on in your neck of the woods?
Kids.
Kids.
Yeah, it's summer.
Go figure.
Right? I know.
Okay, so how is summer for your kids with, I think our audience knows that you homeschool them.
Yes, my 3 youngest.
Is it really different?
Well, at the beginning of summer, I saved one lesson of language arts and math for them to do every week.
Okay.
And the first week, Max, my youngest, did every single lesson.
Oh,
the entire book.
You're like, no.
I know. I was like, he goes, I got it. I got it done. I'm done. So then, how can I argue with that? Yeah, you did everything you were supposed to. The other two were like, forget it, we're not doing it.
Oh my gosh, he knows how to enjoy the summer.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
You get all the work done first, and then you get to
and then
go
you get
play.
to play. Yeah, and he's had a great summer. He's had a great summer.
And how's the other two been for them?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're loving it too because I'm old and tired. So I'm like, oh, it's okay. We'll do it later.
You're old and tired.
It's like, I think I needed
my
a break more
goodness.
than they did from like the school.
Right,
So,
right. So
yeah.
you gearing up for, school starting again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for it another year. We'll see. Like, in ways
You're amazing.
I'm excited, in ways
Yeah.
I want to cry.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
But you've been to lots of fun places this summer. You went to Nashville.
We did. My husband and I went to Nashville for he was on business. I just tagged along.
Oh
It was
my gosh,
fantastic.
that's the way to go.
It was great.
That is the way to go.
I didn't have a
for
car,
sure.
which was a bummer.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go explore very much, but who cares?
Yeah,
It
right.
was nice. We did it in the evening.
I love it.
And you've been in Nashville. We
I
were just
have.
talking.
Oh my gosh, Nashville's
It's
amazing
such
place.
a fun place.
Yeah.
I love it.
Are any of our girlfriends out there from that area? If you are, put it in the comments. I just love that area. The rolling hills of
Yeah.
Tennessee is just amazing.
I've told Tony, and you guys, if you've watched me on 3 you know I love people, I love places.
Yeah.
There's just so many beautiful people,
Yes.
so many beautiful places.
Yeah.
But I think Nashville would be the place I would go if I didn't live here. I
Really?
think it is, yeah.
Wow.
Franklin, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville.
Yeah, just outside
That's
of
where I would go.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, there you go. Well, there you have it. I love it. Well, we have been talking about sunflowers all this week, right? And have had an absolute blast doing so. The projects have been really fun, and the conversation's been even better.
You've had some fun, exciting things
yes,
going
I
on.
have. Yes, I have. And so, but yesterday we had the day off because of Pioneer Day, right? So we had the state
Utah holiday, yeah.
Yep. But today we get to dive into sunflowers a little bit more. We have a really cool project. But before we do, we want to go ahead and show you some of the photos that you all have been sending in, showing off your sunflowers. So let's take a look at Janet Hatkins. She sent these in. Isn't that cute, Melissa?
It's so cute. Are
So-
they painted?
Yes. It looks like her and
amazing.
her friends all painted sunflowers. How fun is that?
What a fun thing to do together.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So, way to go, Janet. And she also sent in another picture. I'm guessing this might be her daughter or perhaps granddaughter. I'm not sure, but what a beautiful photo Janet sent in. Of
Really is.
someone special to her
Yeah.
with a beautiful sunflower. All right. And then Penny sent in this news article. I wish I could read it because
know.
it sounds fascinating.
This is
right?
one, like, if I don't even know where to find this Science magazine. Is it online? I'm sure it is.
I would think so, but kind of the gist of where I got this was that what I got from this is how much the sunflower relies on the circadian rhythm of the sun, right? And so it just shows like the life cycle of it closing and then opening up again. And as we know, sunflowers, peak at the sunshine.
Yeah, it's pretty fascinating.
So, it is. And in fact, last week you showed some in your garden as well.
They were just starting, yeah.
So have they bloomed yet, or?
I brought a few right here.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
They're
okay.
just starting.
Wow.
And most of these actually, like we planted some. I let each of my kids choose one thing to plant in the garden.
Uh-huh.
And one of my sons picked sunflowers. But a lot of them were just from last year that just came back.
Oh,
Just
really?
volunteers.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
Which is my kind of gardening thing. Like if I don't even have to plant it, if it comes back on its own and it thrives, count me in.
Oh my goodness, yeah, sign me up for that.
That's right.
Exactly. Marilyn says she's loving all the sunflowers on the set today. Yeah, they you can't
It's a
help
happy
but
thing.
smile
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then talk about sunflowers galore. Take a look at this photograph. This is from the Van Gogh Museum in Auckland, New Zealand. Wow.
It's incredible.
I don't even know what to say about that other than, pick your jaw up from the floor. Isn't that something? So thank you to whoever sent that in because those pictures are pretty dang cool. And what a tribute to
I wonder how many
Vincent van Gogh.
sunflowers there are. Like,
I wonder.
how many do you think that would take to?
A whole heck of
How
a
big
lot.
of a space is that? I wonder.
Do you
I don't
think
know.
they're real?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not sure. So, Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Feline says she has a sunflower outfit for her pug.
Please send in a picture of that.
Yes, I want to see that, Feline. That is something. Wow. Yeah, Pat's just mesmerized by that museum as well. So absolutely incredible. And Jill said that sunflowers just make her happy. And I think that's one of the reasons why we put it as this week's theme.
Yeah.
Just, you know, we need a little bit more happy going on in the world right now,
Yes,
don't you think?
the world always needs more happy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, we hope those themes brought a smile to you today. And we're going to head over to set number 2 because Mellissa has a really cute project that she is going to share with us on making some 3-dimensional flowers. And they're done pretty darn cute, I would say.
And easy.
And super easy.
Anyone
In fact,
who
you
knows.
probably have the supplies already on hand. So make sure and tune into that. And then as we do, we're going to head over, and in the meantime, we're going to show a quick little video on a machine. All right, let's go. That's adorable. It's got the little woodland animals and the tents and all the things.
It's a free arm sewing.
Okay.
So you can use that for, like, again, cuffs and pant legs if you do a lot of hemming. The built-in threader, and this one actually has a 1-step buttonhole, so you don't have to turn the dial. You get to just go, and it makes it really, really fun.
So that was a little clip that we did from our recent swig night, which was all about sewing for the kids. And, you know, I'm all about that. We've got to start teaching a younger generation to sew.
Yeah, it is. It's starting to be a lost art.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So that was a little feature on the Zeal sewing machine, which is perfect. It's portable, and really, honestly, it doesn't have to just be for the kids. It could be for someone even much older. So if you're looking for a great travel machine, that's a great way to go. Now, here's something else today that we're going to show off that you don't need a machine for, right, Mellissa?
Right.
Yeah, in fact, you probably have some of these things already on hand, and it makes it so cute. But take a look at these little sunflowers, and I've got to give a shout out right here. Let's take a look right over here. I want to give a shout out to not only Mellissa, who have been working on these. Okay, we'll put them down here. There we go. Aren't these so cute? But also, Allison had some fun making some with her granddaughter, Kimber. In fact, so here's a little shout out to Kimber, who also works for us here at Girlfriends. And I think we've got a picture of her to share as well, because we just got to show that happy smile from Kimber Anderson, who said that. There she is. Isn't she a doll? And she had so much fun making these with Grandma. So anyway, thank you, Kimber, for your help in today's project. All right, Mellissa.
All right.
Take us through, how does this come together?
Okay, you guys, looking at these, you would not guess that this is made out of a canning ring.
A canning ring.
Canning ring.
Let's take a look. Wow. Okay, that's
Look
fun.
how easy.
Now, because it's with a canning ring, this is going to give you lots of different opportunities to be creative, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you could have them to hang, you could have them to put as a jar topper. There's lots of ways you can use these, right?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
so we've got a canning ring. What are some other options that we could use if we didn't have a canning ring?
Well, you know, I was thinking about this earlier.
Yeah.
The Kimberbell bamboo hoops would work.
Okay, perfect.
That would be an easy.
Yes, it would. That would be really simple. I like the idea of the bamboo hoops for sure. Okay, so there's 2 of those in a package. That definitely works. Okay, so canning ring is an idea. Hoops is another idea. What's your other idea on this one?
You
We've
guys
got-
would have, I know everyone has one of these, right?
Yeah, the bobbin savers, that's right. So these we might have a few of, right? So how fun is that? In fact, this is the one I know that Allison and Kimber were working on, and they did it with a bobbin saver. Look how big that is. They actually put a canning jar lid on the bottom, but the top is the bobbin saver.
And look what they did. They used, like, they stuffed it so it could be like a
pin cushion. Exactly.
Yeah, I
Isn't
love
that
it.
fun? So I love this, and this is just one of those really great ideas that you can utilize this technique for lots of different projects. Okay.
And I'm sure there's a lot of other things you could use that we haven't thought of.
Absolutely. So in fact, if while we're doing this, if you're thinking of other ways to use these projects, let us know in the comments, because we'd love to hear what your ideas are. Nothing better than everyone coming together and sharing. So, all right, how do we do this? You're going to teach me how today.
This is one of those projects, you know me, Kris. If I can't, if it's not fast and easy, I don't do it. I don't have time, right?
Yes.
So here's our basic. So you're just tying them. Like, I didn't even tie them in a knot. I just, like.
There's no knot.
I just wound it through. You know how you like.
Okay, so are you tearing your strips or are you cutting them?
So Allison cut hers. You can see the difference here.
Okay,
Allison
let's take
cut
a look.
hers just like with rotary cutter.
Sure.
Easy, fast.
Yeah.
I just didn't even want to pull out anything to use that. And so I just snipped and then I just tore the fabric.
Okay, let's show that right here.
Here you go.
Okay, so
Pull
we're
it in.
doing, you've already snipped them
cut,
for me.
yeah,
Oh, see, you're so
for you.
good. All right, and then you just rip. So is this how we can get our aggression out when, our kids are driving us crazy or something?
I let my kids help me pull.
There you
was
go.
Like,
It
here you
helps
go.
them get their
Everyone
aggression out.
tear some fabric, and they were like, all right.
Oh, this sounds like fun, Mom.
Yeah, it's not usually something I'm like, yeah, go to town. Go ahead.
Okay, so I like that. Is there a certain width you'd like your strips to be?
No, I didn't.
Does it matter?
I didn't even measure anything.
Okay.
I just went for it.
I'm
and
all about that too.
Once they come together, you can see. I mean, you can't really even tell that they're different.
Yeah.
You just stick them in there
Take a
together.
look right here. Yeah. So
And it
I
just
would
holds
say
it.
maybe anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches might be the way to go. Let's see, Mary Ann, the double holders for the big box stores. Let's see, dual jars, vitamins, beans. They are rigid and are a waste of resources. Surely they could become flowers. I'm trying to think what she's referring to. The double holders.
I don't know.
I'm
either
not
on
sure, Mary Ann. You're gonna have to take a picture for us.
Oh, I know. Like
What?
Costco, when you have the pack of 2, like tomato sauce or something, and they snaps over the top.
Okay.
I think that's what you're talking
If that's
about,
what you're
right?
referring to, Janet,
Yeah.
that's an excellent idea. Colleen has a great idea too. She said use pinking shears, and you can put a magnet on the back and put it on the refrigerator. So that's really fun. And Lynn mentions in the comments that this is a great project for fine motor skills.
Yes, it is. Yes.
All right, so we tear our strips. Got that.
Yep.
Show me how
Tear
we
them.
actually add this onto
Okay.
the little canning.
So I just folded it in half.
Okay.
Like,
All right, I'm gonna fold
you
in
know how
half.
you do, and then I just stuck them
Oh,
through.
kind of like if you've ever made like a tutu.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a tutu? This is kind of what it reminds me of, right?
Exactly.
So, okay, so we're just doing a loop. I mean, this is really easy, isn't it?
Super simple.
Did you let your kids do this too?
My daughter and I did it while we were having a
How
late night
fun.
conversation. So yeah, it was fun.
Hey, you gotta love those late night conversations with
Anything,
the kids.
right? Anything you can draw them in with.
Yeah, that is great. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing this all the way around. Marianne said yes to our question about is that what we're talking about at Costco?
Yeah.
With those.
That is a great idea for
things.
those. I hadn't ever considered those, but.
Oh my goodness, this is kind of one of those mindless projects,
Yes.
right? That you don't really have to think about what you're doing.
Yes.
You just keep looping these through. Can everyone see that okay, what was happening? Again, I'm gonna show one more time. I'm tearing this, maybe. I'm gonna do
That's a beautiful thing. It
thicker
doesn't,
one.
they can be thick
Oh
or
my
thin
goodness,
or whatever.
I cannot get that one. I'll just make this a wider one. And again, I'm just folding it in half to create a loop, bring it around, and bring the ends right through the loop. Okay, fantastic.
We should say, before you start this,
Yeah.
though, in order to put the stem on, we
need a
need to
hole.
have a hole.
Okay, show
And
us what
so-
you did, and then I'll show you what Allison did. on
I
hers.
actually just got a drill.
Okay. Ooh.
And well,
power tools.
Yeah. So originally I thought, oh, we'll just do it from the top and stick the.
Oh, so you put a drill
So
through
I
that.
put a hole there, thinking that the flower then would just sit up here, but it just didn't look very good, like
Okay.
when it was finished. So,
All right.
and then Allison gave me the idea. She's like, just poke it in the ring.
You could
I was
also,
like, oh, you're brilliant. Yeah.
you could take a nail and do that as
And
well.
that's what I did. I started with a nail, but then it wasn't quite big enough, and so then I just got my drill.
Oh, because
and
of the
drilled.
dowel. Oh, I
Yeah.
got it.
So if you had a smaller dowel,
Yeah,
you-
so
the
this
nail
is
would
one
fit
of those
perfectly, but
like
this
eyelet
is-
punches or crocodile they call them. And so if you've got one of these little tools, this becomes very handy as well, because all you have to do is you just insert that right there and take a look. I'm gonna just punch a hole. And how simple was that?
that was
Right.
way simpler than my drill.
Yeah, that is handy. So those of you who have been using little tools like this would become very, very handy for doing this. So we're putting a hole in there. This is going to be for whether you're using a chopstick, a skewer,
Right.
any kind of stick, right?
Anything that you could
Okay,
find.
All
I
right,
used
love
a
that.
chopstick, so it's a little bit thicker.
okay. There we go.
And I
love
just
how
wrapped
you
it in
wrapped
fabric.
fabric around
Yeah.
it. That's really cute
And
clever.
torn. Again, I just tore it again and then just wrapped it.
Yeah, very fun. Easy. Okay, so Melissa, we get this whole thing done, right? And then what? And we get our stick ready.
We have this.
Okay. Oh, look how cute.
So
Oh my goodness, that is so happy.
now your ring is going to be a little bit, or I mean your lid is going to be a little bit tight because the ring now has fabric all over it. It's
Oh.
not going to fit snug.
Right.
And
that
so-
makes sense. Okay.
Do you want me to plug in the hot glue gun, or are we good to
No,
just?
that's okay. We
Okay.
can just show this.
So I
okay.
just
So we would just glue this all
wrapped,
the way around.
and then
Okay.
so you're going to turn it over and then just shove it in as best as you can.
Okay, so I turned this over. All right.
Back. And then it's going to bend it a little bit
Oh.
to get it in there.
Yeah.
But you're not even going to notice with the
No.
fabric over it.
But I can see why.
Yeah, it's tight.
It is very tight.
tight.
But you're right. It just bends right in, and it kind of just pops
Yeah.
right in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you notice like this, and it gives it just a little bit, I don't know if you can tell, like almost more like it just a raised.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
It does just pop it in there a little bit more.
Okay. And, you know, if you wanted to, you could pull out some hot glue here. But I think you're right. I don't think that baby's going to
It's
come
not
undone.
going anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
then
very
once
cool.
I did that, then you're going to have to find the hole. I think is it
Okay.
right here, maybe right here.
There we go.
And we want the stick to come in behind.
Oh, okay.
You see that, it's going to pop up in here, but you got to,
There we go.
there you go.
Yeah.
So
oh my gosh,
then
that's so cute.
I just hot glued the stick to stay in place.
That is adorable. I love that. Someone's asking what the name of this. This is a crocodile from Stampin' Up. So those of you who've been into card making and things like that, you probably recognize this little guy, but that's what it is. So very, very handy. Okay, how fun is
And
that?
just to finish it up, I just cut, like
Oh,
you can
to
see,
just kinda
I
clean it up?
used leather.
Yeah.
There was one, I just found
pork?
scraps of whatever we had that was,
You could just hot glue that.
that's what I did. I just hot
right?
glued it back on so
Or
that
you
it
can
just
put
finishes it
leather.
up. And then if it spins in the vase or wherever you have it, it looks finished on both sides.
Oh, that's true. And actually, you know, by using this brown, it kind of gives the look of, you know, adding to the sunflower as well. So you can see here both of those. I love that. That's a great up close shot there too to our film crew, because I like that shot. Everyone can see very well what that is going to look like. So now let's take a look at some of these other ones that were done. This was using the bamboo bamboo skewers. And again, you could wrap them. You don't have to wrap them. These are adorable. So, Mellissa, where do you see us putting something like this?
Well, as I was doing this, we just barely moved my grandma into an assisted living.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of a sad room. I mean, it's a fine room, but it's,
Yeah.
And I thought she would love this. If I took those and just stuck those in her room, she would love it.
It's the flower
So-
that will never wilt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
So
love that. She would
I
love
think
that.
that's what I'm going to do.
I think that's a fine idea. What do you all think? Do you think that's a good idea? I love that. Great idea. Look how cute this one is. Did you do this one as well?
Allison did that
Allison
one.
did this one. This is cute.
Yeah, with the variegated.
This is with, just alternating your solid colors back and forth. So very, very fun. I could see a whole bunch of these in different vases on a windowsill. Judy, I think it was Judy maybe who said earlier, I saw it go by quickly, but that you could make a larger one into a wreath for a doorway.
Oh,
So that would be
cute.
an idea
Yeah,
as
very
well.
cute.
I love that. Let's see. Jill said that she thinks this would be fun to give to a friend with a note. Whoever is the sunshine in your life. I love that,
What
Jill.
a happy thing to
Yes,
receive, right? To know that
absolutely.
you are, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And then once again, make it a little bit bigger. Use a bobbin saver here. And you've got a darling pin cushion. So that would be adorable next to your sewing machine or to give away as gifts for friends. So very, very cool. All right. Judy said to put a picture in the middle. Well, that's a great idea.
That would be really cute.
I like that.
That would be really cute.
I really like that a lot.
What a fun thing if you had just a bunch of pictures.
Uh-huh. And you put them in the
different,
little
yes,
things.
how fun.
Yeah, I love that. Wonderful. Such great ideas. Well, thank you, Mellissa, for putting this together for us today, and to Kimber and Allison, who Allison couldn't be with us today, but she also helped contribute
She's done the
to
behind the
today's show.
scenes, yes.
So anyway, we appreciate it so much. All right, friends, we hope this inspired you to give it a try. If you do, we'd love to see your pictures. Definitely share with us your photos and tag us on social media so that we can all take a look at your three-dimensional sunflowers. So, so cute. All right, we're going to talk about theme number 3 is something to discover, but before we do, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Baby Lock Zest. You could fill like a clay pot or a glass, vase with marbles and things, stones down in the bottom, and then be able to fill that vase with those sunflowers as well.
And who doesn't love flowers that will never die?
Right.
I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, all right. Colleen's asking what time is Console tomorrow? Same time, my friend, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So, yes, we have a Kimberbell event going on, but we, there's no
We can fit
slowing
everything
down.
in.
Absolutely, we can do it all the themes at once. Why not? All right. Well, for theme number 3, we wanted to share, something that we discovered, and I have to share with you. I've been kind of in the sunflower theme this week, and in my mind, I'm going, I really do enjoy sunflower seeds, but what would it be like if I just made them a little bit different for tasting? I don't know. I'm kind of weird like that. So I started, playing around with different concoctions and saying, what could I do to make sunflower seeds even a little tastier? So I have a savory version and more of a sweet version. And I brought them here to show you and have you taste test. Are you nervous about this? Okay, so with sunflower seeds, they're, you can get them roasted already or you can get them unroasted. And so my my discovery is this, is that you really, if you're gonna roast them on your own, then you should start with unroasted. So there's your lesson to be learned there, because I did make mine, and they're really dark. They're not very pretty, but they're still tasty, but they're really dark because they were already roasted before, and then I roasted them again. But I digress. So you ready for this? If you want a quick little, you know, kind of try out something, here we go.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, and it takes you like literally 5 minutes to do. So just make a note of this. If you are wanting to do something savory, then some of the spices that you might add to those sunflower seeds would be, first of all, you got to have some good olive oil. That's very, very important, okay? But then some of the spices to add would be garlic powder, paprika, thyme, and of course, salt, right? You got to have a little bit of salt there.
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then if you want to go the sweet route, here are some ideas to add would be cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, clover, and I also decided at the last minute, you know what, I think I would add a little bit of honey in there as well. So where would you put the savory and sweet? Tell us in the comments what you think. I've got some ideas, but if you were having a savory sunflower seed, and I'm going to have you try these out. All right, you ready? I have them in a nice, pretty bowl for you.
Okay.
Okay, this is
Here we go,
this one's
guys.
the savory first. Don't choke. Makes me a little nervous. What would you
they're
put?
good.
You don't mind?
No, they're they're good.
Yeah, they're very toasty.
They are toasty.
Yeah, but I like toasty
They're
stuff.
good. Yeah.
So, okay, Linda, would you put the savory on ice cream? I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't put
I
this-
would. I don't know if I'd put
I don't
the
know if I'd
savory
put
on
this
ice
on an
cream.
ice cream.
But I would put the sweet on it for
Yeah.
sure.
This would be a good
salad
like
toppings.
salad. I'm thinking like a baked potato.
A baked potato would be
be good.
good. Yes. Where else? A lot of you are saying salad. Betty Jo is saying she would try curry seeds. I hadn't thought about
I hadn't thought
that.
of that either. That would give it a lot different taste than
Yes,
this,
it would. Yes, it would. Let's see. I was thinking, so salads, possible soups.
Even like a pasta salad you could do.
A pasta salad would be perfect, I think.
Yeah, it'd give it a little bit of crunch. Yeah.
Yep. So definitely a lot of you are chiming in with salads. I'm trying to think, maybe a meat dish or something. I don't know. You don't mind
could.
it. Or just eat them just the way it is, because it's
Yeah,
kind of a
that's a
tasty
good
little
snack.
treat, right?
Yeah.
So again, my discovery was start with unroasted sunflower seeds. And so have them raw. And then, you know, all you do is you just put them in a frying pan and with some olive oil. And then you just kind of do it to taste. So like a little dash of this and a dash of that. If you want exact measurements, this is what I did. I did a half teaspoon per cup of sunflower seeds.
Okay.
So there you go. I was tempted to do the sunflower oil, decided I was not going to try and squeeze the oil out of the sunflower paste. No, thank you. No one's got time for that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh
Who's got
my
time for
goodness,
that?
Janet says fruitcake. They throw everything in fruitcake. There you go. Linda thinks cumin would be yummy. Candace, meatloaf. Yep.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
that's one of those fruitcake kinds of things,
Yeah,
right?
yes, it is. Just with the topping,
All right,
yeah.
so we're going to let everyone around here taste that. And then what about the sweeter side of
Okay, here we
sunflower
go.
seeds? Are you ready? So again, in this one I added cinnamon and nutmeg, a little bit of clover, and honey. When I started tasting it, I was like, oh, I gotta add some honey to it. So Linda said she thinks breads, it would be good in breads. I was thinking, someone earlier said cottage cheese.
Oh, I
might-
would
well,
not have
yeah.
thought of that. Yeah.
Oatmeal cookies, Marilyn shared. Okay, that's
Ooh.
interesting. I think yogurt on top of yogurt
Yes.
would be actually
Like
quite
instead
yummy.
of a granola.
Instead of a granola, this would be the way to
Yeah.
go. I also think maybe, what was I thinking? Oh, someone had mentioned earlier ice cream.
Yeah. I
And
think this would be delicious.
I'm kind of a nutty person. don't take that too far. But I do like
stuff
nuts.
here.
So on that one, a scone. Janet shared and Barbara shared muffins. Yep. Amy, Greek yogurt. I love that idea. So what do you think of this one?
It's different than I was expecting. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of different, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Again, very toasty.
The honey is a good touch.
Definitely. Yes. Yeah. When I started trying it, I was like, ooh, it needs something just a little bit sweeter. So
Yeah, the
I
honey's
don't
a
know.
good touch.
Yeah, Janet says, after I wore that sunflower headpiece yesterday, yep, nutty person. Yes, exactly. That was pushing me out of my comfort zone big time.
I'm glad that
But
was
so
your
fun.
day and not my day.
Yeah. That's right.
On sweet
Cinnamon
potatoes.
on sweet potatoes with marshmallow cream. Mm-hmm. Yep. Great ideas, guys. So if you try it, I mean, honestly, 5 minutes is all it takes to make these. I was able to just whip them together in no time at all. And it was just a little added addition to the sunflower seeds. You know,
Yeah.
I like
Something-
sunflower seeds as they are, but you know what? A little addition doesn't hurt
Yeah.
either. So there you go.
Very-
That's my discovery. All right.
Good
so,
discovery.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Lesson learned. If they're already roasted, really, you don't need to roast them some more. They've been roasted and toasted, as they say. All right. So let's talk real quickly about some things to be thinking about that's on the horizon. We've got kids camp coming up this next week. For those of you who are local, if you've got a child who's been just begging to learn to sew, or if you're begging to have them go do something, you might want to bring them to sew camp. And Crystal's in charge, and she's doing a great job of putting together a really fun week for the kids. So it's 4 days long, not 4 weeks. As I mentioned the other day, I was like, yeah, it's 4 weeks. Oh no, I think Crystal was about to come unglued. But
And everyone was
it's
like,
4
sign
days.
me up.
Yeah, exactly. So 4 days. So definitely sign your child up for that. It's all included. The kids are included. It's going to be a fun time. So, all right. Oh, Peggy said that the sweet would be good on oatmeal.
Oh, yes, it
You
would.
know, I do like a little bit of crunch in my
Crunch on it,
oatmeal.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a little bit of granola. I love that.
Very
okay.
good.
And then, of course, I know we can talk till we're blue in the face on this one, but we don't want you to miss out on Kimberbell Day. It's this weekend. So Saturday is the official Kimberbell Day. It actually is an official holiday. Did you know that, Melissa?
I did actually know that. Yes.
It is an official
know
holiday
that.
for sure. They have it all registered and everything, but it will always be on the last Saturday of July, which is kind of fun and unique, right?
Yeah.
But here at Girlfriends, of course, we're celebrating it all weekend long. So starting tomorrow is going to be an all-day sew-in, if you will, even virtually. And we hope you'll join us for some virtual check-ins. We want you working on your own Kimberbell projects, trying to get them done. And of course, we will have lots of fun and prizes and a great time, including some giveaways where we're going to be giving away some finished samples of Kimberbell projects. Can you believe that?
Do not miss this.
I know. It's going to be great. We're going to have a great time. So anyway, definitely check that out. And then we hope, of course, you'll be with us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for Comment Sold. All right. I think that about wraps things up for us
This
today.
was fun.
Aw,
Yeah, I'm going to have to come back more.
Oh, definitely. It's been great to have you, my friend. All right, friends. And here's your public service announcement. Before tomorrow, clean your sewing room. I'm determined. I got to do that tonight. So that I start with a fresh, clean slate.
There's nothing worse than starting out in a mess.
I know, and it's
true.
really bad right now. I'm just here to tell you. I don't even want to take a picture of it. It's so bad. But, you know, there you go. So, yeah, Gayla said she needs to clean her area tonight. Just imagine how nice it would be just to wake up in the morning tomorrow and you're like, hello, dear sewing
Yes.
room. I'm ready to play.
I'm ready to spend all day with you.
Exactly. So, Linda, good job. She said she cleaned her sewing room in preparation for tomorrow as well. So, yes, Bonnie, there is a schedule for check-ins. You should have received an email today for that. If you haven't, let us know. We'll make sure you receive that. All right. we are ready to wrap things up. Thanks again for being with us. Thank you to Deb and Carol who joined us today. Again, in their sunflower
so fun.
t-shirts.
Yes.
I love it. All right.
Good to be with you guys. I've missed your happy comments and
Definitely.
yeah, it's fun.
And have a great weekend. We hope to see you again next Monday, same time, same place. And as always, we appreciate you. We're grateful for your business, your friendship, and we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.